Everybody. Salut! How'd you like the new intro? I mean, it's not really a whole intro, it's more of the introductory name drop. So yeah, how'd you like it? I just wanted something that was a little less aggressive than last one, maybe. But I'm very willing to change it up if anyone has some feedback. So let me know what you think, if you are so inclined. Also, I hate to say it, but this is a good one. I'm sorry, I won't lie to you. It is good. I can't help myself. No, I really, really like this. I mean, that is kind of what has to happen so that you get to see this. But I really, really like this. I'm just so inspired lately. I don't know, but it's very enjoyable, for me at least. So yeah, these are ruins, and then there's a modern build inside of these ruins. I know, revolutionary concept. I know this actually gets done quite a lot in real life. And then also, probably in The Sims, because these ruin pieces from Get Together are just so beautiful. I don't know, I want to use them all the time. You're very lucky that I somehow keep myself from doing it. But they're beautiful. But I wanted to kind of take them out of Windenburg. And I've been asked to build again in Solani by multiple people after my last Solani build, which I'm gonna link on the screen right now in case you haven't seen it. But I'm very happy about your suggestions and your wishes, and I feel like I'm doing something valuable whenever you ask me to build something specific, and like it's gonna be something that somebody actually uses, and that makes me very happy. So keep any suggestions or wishes coming. I would love that. Absolutely love that. So yeah, that's why I've done this. And then also, I remember that there are also some ruin pieces from the jungle area in Savadorada, though? Shit. From the world that came with Jungle Adventure. So I have combined those to make this look a little more tropical, because those ruin pieces that came with Get Together look quite Europeanly historical. Yeah, that's a word. So I've combined those in whatever I felt looked right, and I thought the backstory was maybe that there is a volcano right next to it. This lot is the lot Key Point in Solani, and there's a volcano right next to this. So I thought maybe this was some kind of historical building that was right there and then got destroyed by the volcano. I think volcano eruption destroyed buildings look quite different, probably more burnt. So I guess this doesn't make too much sense. I guess in my head it's a little further away than it actually is, and was maybe destroyed by an earthquake that accompanied the volcano eruption. So that's just the story that I made up to give this some kind of a logical backstory. And then yeah, you've just seen me build the actual shell for the modern building that's in there. I think this might be a tiny build, or a tier 3, so a small tiny build. That makes no sense, a small build. I'm not actually sure though, but it felt like it. It's just that I couldn't use that because I've used so many floor tiles for that really cool roof area that is up there that's not done yet. And then also the landing stage. I mean, it's not really landing stage, is it? It's a little too small for that. A dock, maybe. A dock. So yeah, I've used a lot of floor tiles for that. So not actually small, but small in reality. Wow, amazing. I've kept the landscaping quite natural. I really want it to look like they just bought this place, whoever lives here, and just put that modern, kind of subtle actual house part right in there as to not destroy this very charming destroyed look. So I feel like I did achieve that. I think the actual house is not very in your face. It's just a concrete block, and I really enjoy that, actually. I just wanted to declare this as my favorite part, but I really cannot decide what my favorite part is. But I really love this little lounging area up. I want to call it some kind of roof area, but it's not really. It's very usable. You just saw my sim self walking up those ladders, and I think those look so fun. I really like the aesthetic of ladders. Kind of waiting for Felix or Harry to give us like leaning ladders that are maybe not usable, but just for the looks. I don't know. I feel like I have a thing for ladders. But yeah, those look really cute as well, I think. And they are functional, and you can actually go up there and relax up there. I'm gonna be putting some couches and coffee table and that sort of stuff up there, which is mostly from the Jardin collection. So this also has CC, and it is linked in the Patreon post. I've actually gotten a lot of new subscribers, so welcome to everybody. If this is your first video that you're seeing as a subscriber, then thank you very much. Also, thanks to everyone for commenting and liking so much recently and interacting with me. I really enjoy it. Thank you so much. So, oh my god, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, there is a link in the video description. It's the very first one. It always links to the Patreon post corresponding to the build that you are seeing on screen, and that's where you can download it. And it's free, of course, and it's just a very inconvenient. It's a very convenient place for you to get all the CC that's linked there that you might need for the build, and then get all additional information and then download the build itself. So yeah, you will always find that right there. And I think that's what I wanted to say about this. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place right now. So I really like this big courtyard kind of area. I made sure to leave it very open. I didn't want it to be too crowded with furniture. I love the look of this sandy paradise feeling that this gives. So I wanted to leave it very natural, and like they had just placed some necessities or commodities all around this place. I kind of thought that the people that live there, or maybe it's a single person that has a double bed, as most of my small builds, it just has a double bed. So it could be a couple, could be a single person, that maybe they were archaeologists. So it has the Jungle Adventures archaeology table outside, and then it also has a lot of artifacts and that kind of thing, just as decoration or whatever, all over the inside of this build. Oh, that's the archaeology table. I hadn't even placed that yet, sorry. And so that's outside. So I wanted to get you some activities in there. This is also a limited pack build. I know, I'm going crazy. Yeah, this is a limited pack build. I'm actually not sure which ones. I know I've used the fitness stuff pack, but only for the coffee table that is in the living room downstairs. It was just necessary. It fits so perfectly that I couldn't stop myself from putting it in there. So if you do not have the fitness stuff pack, then that is the only thing you'll be missing. So I'm thinking that should be fine. But I think it only uses like 6 packs or something because it's a lot of CC. So yeah, I'm thinking about putting up a limited packs tag filter thingy on my Tumblr. Oh my god, I gotta interrupt myself here because this might also be my favorite part. You've seen this in the intro and probably anywhere else because I'm gonna be posting this everywhere. Also, this is also such a good, yeah. I really like this little basketball hoop that I've put on the outside of this ruined wall. It's just really cool. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for tooting my own horn again and again. Yeah, you gotta deal with this. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's very fun. And then also the swing that you just saw me put over that opening. So I think I'm gonna try to remember to talk about that when we actually get to the bedroom. But yeah, I also really enjoyed that. And I felt like I was saying something else before this. Oh my god, why is doing voiceovers is so confusing. I never know what I've already said and what I've just been thinking about. So sorry for repeating myself probably all the time. Yeah, Tumblr. Let me get back to that. So I do have a Tumblr blog. I do post all of my builds there, and then I also post sneak peeks sometimes. These last 2 or 3 weeks or something, I've posted a sneak peek for every single video that I've put out. I usually do that when there is a screenshot or a photo of the build that I really, really like. So you can go follow me there if you're interested. You can also view Tumblr blogs without actually having an account yourself. So if you ever want to check that out, feel free to do that. Because yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I've put in some kind of a sorting, tagging kind of system. So at the top of my blog, it's Honeybella Builds, by the way. So that's honeybellabuilds.blog.tumblr.com. I think it's also linked on my YouTube channel. I've put in that kind of system at the top of the blog. You can click on some tags and then you will find a list of all the posts relating to those tags. So I've just put in one that says all builds, is where you find all the builds, then builds without CC if you're looking for CC-free builds, and then builds with free CC. If you're not a patron of Felix Andres, then you can find my other builds there that don't use his Patreon exclusive custom content, which is very, very worth it, by the way. If you've got the $20 to spare, I seriously recommend it so much. But yeah, that's where you could find those. And then I'm thinking about also putting one in that says builds with limited packs. So let me know if you'd find that useful or if you'd ever use that system. I'm very dependent on your feedback and I'm very grateful for every single comment and every suggestion and every little piece of feedback that you give me. So thank you so much in advance. So back to the actual build, I guess. I think I'm nearly done with the outside here. I'm just putting in this outdoor shower, which is lovely. I would have liked to put the bathroom shower there, but the debug ruins were too thick. so it wouldn't have been visible. But I also really liked this island living shower. I also tried to use quite a few of the island living and jungle adventure objects because I thought whoever lived here, especially if they're an archaeologist, probably or most definitely appreciated those objects and that style of furniture and whatever. So that's what I tried to do there. And there's no shower in the actual indoor bathroom. There's only a bathtub, which I thought was fine because the weather in Sulani is so amazing all the time that I don't see any reason that you wouldn't want to shower outside. And then this bathtub is also directly beneath a skylight, which is my personal dream. I see so many inspiration pictures for bathtubs that are directly beneath skylights. I don't know what it is, if that's like some kind of a theme, but I really, really enjoy it. This thought of chilling, just relaxing the F out of that bathtub. Oh my god, that sentence was total trash. And looking up at the sky is so incredibly amazing to me. That I just finally had to build in The Sims. I would do this all the time, but I feel like it has to be. It does not have to be. But in my imagination, it is a flat skylight, so it has to be a flat roof, and that only happens on modern builds. And I do not do those too often. So this was my chance, the one opportunity, and I took it. So I think this is also really enjoyable. So if you desperately do not want to take that shower outside, then you can go use this very beautiful bathtub. And I kept everything on the inside quite concretey as well. And then in the rooms where I wanted it to be a little more comfortable, I put in a rug. Although I feel like in very hot climates, like Sulani would be, you don't want too many rugs. But I'm not sure though, because I haven't really ever spent any extensive amount of time in a tropical climate. So feel free to educate me if you're willing and if I'm wrong. Oh, how beautiful is this dresser? I really got distracted there. It's so pretty. I've been trying to put it in my builds for a long time. It's from Felix Andres' Colonial set. And it's so incredibly beautiful. I can't take my eyes off of it. And I've been trying to put it in my builds, but it's quite big. I think it's 3 tiles. You saw me trying to fit it next to the stairs there, and it didn't work out. And I'm usually not one to put anything in front of a window because I am the biggest fan of natural light, and I would, in real life I would never do anything to block it. But I really wanted to put this dress in here, and it just suited this room so perfectly, so I had to do it and block a tiny bit of that window. But I think that's fine, especially because you have this huge opening right next to it in the wall. Also, I didn't use any of those brownstone windows from Harry's new brownstone collection that I've used downstairs, the very modern ones, and in the bathroom. I've used this one right here, which is from Felix Andres' London collection, I think, because I wanted it to look like it was maybe the original window, or at least the restoration of the original window. I just wanted one part to be authentic, I guess. And I thought the bedroom was a great place for that, so that's why that one's different. I really wanted this to have kind of a feel like they really appreciated this charm, I guess, that those ruins have. I don't know what it is about broken things. Why are broken things so nice? there's probably a very valid, thought through, philosophical or psychological answer to this that I do not have right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that with you. So I wanted those people that built this to really appreciate that and try to restore it as much as they could and leave as many things original as they could, and then anything they'd modernize or built into this, that they wouldn't act like it wasn't. You know, that's something I've learned in my architecture college courses, is that you shouldn't try to hide the actual material you've used or try to make a material or a building something that it is not. I mean, you should do whatever you want, and if that's what you want to do, then you should absolutely do that. But yeah, that's what I try to accomplish with this kind of look right there. So yeah, the rest of this interior is very modern. As you can tell, this kitchen with these metallic counters is definitely very modern. I wasn't too sure if those wouldn't get incredibly hot, like scorching hot, when the sun shines through those windows. I'm still not too sure about it. I'm very glad that this is The Sims and I won't ever have to touch them and find out. But yeah, just something to think about, I guess. So downstairs and in the bathroom, as I said before, I've used the brownstone windows by Harry. I'm quite sure, I know definitely that this is not how they were intended to be used. I mean, it's not what inspired her to make them this way. I'm sure she wants everyone to use them however they please. But I thought this was just the right amount, the right mix between industrial and just straight modern. I didn't want frameless kind of modern, just glass panes. I wanted this to look constructed and just very, very bare, I guess, very pure. As I said, I didn't want this building to take away from the actual ruins, because they're definitely the focal point and the important thing about this build. So this is the fitness stuff coffee table that I've warned you about. Very sorry, I think not a lot of people have that pack, but it came out before I started playing The Sims, or The Sims 4 at least. Also, I think the other packs I've used next to Island Living and Jungle Adventure and Get Together, of course, are Get to Work, because I'm seeing that staircase right there, but that might actually be the only thing. Is that chair base game? I'm not sure. That staircase might actually be the only thing that I've used from Get to Work. And then I've also used City Living, which just adds a lot of activities. Does it even? I think I'm putting in a console in a second. And those really beautiful kind of crystal, rocky looking lights, wall lights, are also from City Living, I think. Those are beautiful. But so then also the fitness stuff pack, and that should be it. So I think even if you didn't have City Living, Get to Work, the fitness stuff pack, this build should still work. So about that, as I said before, please let me know if limited packs is something you look out for, or you even care about, or if you even download builds ever, or if you just like to build watch speed builds, because that's what I used to do. So yeah, I am very happy about all your comments, and you're all such kind, nice people. I'm very grateful for that. And there is a video tour coming your way right now. I would also like to know if you watch those, but if you've made it this far, then probably. But yeah, I I'd just be very happy to hear your feedback, and I just want to make this very enjoyable for you. So until then, love you, bye.